Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. I'm continuing to work on my wall. Just going to refill on a few supplies here. I need more lights. I'll get some more flame turrets. I got rail. I think I need some more pipe. And probably some more power poles. Okay. And I still have, let me grab some more wall while I'm at it. Wall's over here. All right, we're getting damaged over there. The behemoth biters are out now. And those are starting to cause me some trouble. So I'm trying to get this done fairly quickly. The sooner I get, just because this wall is much more potent than the current wall that I have. Oh, you know what? I need some. Do I need signals? No, I'm doing okay on signals. All right. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm just laying down a section of wall and track. Every time I move the train, it starts firing away. Getting rid of the bases that are nearby. And then after they get exploded, I wait for the biters to come and attack. I make sure that attack gets repelled safely, and then I continue on my merry way. Yeah, see, these green guys are the behemoth biters. You can see that they take quite a lot of damage. One thing that surprises me is how powerful this personal laser defense is. I've got 4 of these things, but with those 4, I can practically walk into an enemy base and destroy the whole thing pretty quickly. It's a lot more powerful than I initially thought it would be. All right, so we'll put down another one. I can see that there's a nest right here in front of us, so that's gonna be interesting once they get wise to what's going on here. What? Are they out of range? They're not out of range. Oh, I'm out of ammunition. Okay. All right, so maybe I am going to have to walk into the base and just take it out myself, but look at all those worms. Nope, I'm not going to do that. Let's see if I'm in range of any other guns. Nope, this is it. All right, so the pollution's not going to help. All right, so I'm going to head back to the starter base and get reloaded here. And as we do that, you'll be able to see just how far I've come with this wall. Yep. It's a big wall. And I do still have a few nests inside of it, so we'll have to take care of those. Once I get the wall built, then I'll travel around the inside and just check any red spots and make sure there's nothing that still needs to be taken out. No, that didn't work. Huh, I wonder what happened there. turned off. I wonder if that got turned on somehow. Okay, still turned off, right? Weird. Okay. So, while I'm refueling and everything, I did notice that my plastic production is not very good. And I also noticed that this heavy oil tank is full. So what I want to do is set up another one or two heavy oil cracking machines. Do I have any? No, I don't have any chemical plants. Let me go grab a few. I'll just handcraft a couple. So once that heavy oil tank gets filled up, then the refineries stop, and then I'm short on petroleum, of course. So we've got to fix that. Okay. So I'll just... Oh no, I won't be able to do that. I need to leave a space. Okay, well, let's try with one more. I could give it more than that, but then I would essentially just be working through the backlog. Okay, and we can give that prod 3s. Let's move this so I get both of these. There we go. All right, so we've got crafting speed of 0.9. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. Okay, so that should help get the petroleum going, and now we can see that all the refineries are working again. And then, you know what? I think it's because part of the issue is that I put speed modules in these instead of productivity. So let's fix that. I'll take the speed out. I'll put... No, I won't put productivity in. I'll just take the speed out. Yeah, okay. Let's put productivity in. And then we'll need to put in some beacons. I've got 3 on me. I can make a couple more. Yeah, so if I put 1 beacon in front of each one, then each one will get hit by 2 beacons. Which I think will be okay. I'm not really doing the math on these like I probably should. But I think it'll be enough to get the job done. Okay, and I am making beacons. Okay, here they come. Yeah, and actually let's do this. So that way they'll get loaded with speed modules at the time of installation. Okay, check the tank. Yeah, the contents of the tank are going down now, so that should help. Plastic still doesn't look all that impressive. Okay, well, it should pick up here in a minute or two. Okay, well, let's go back to building the wall. All right, so just an overview. That's how far I've gotten. So we're almost halfway around. Well, not quite halfway around, because we started about. We didn't start quite in the middle, but we're getting a good portion of the way around. Right, so like these bases we'll have to come and take out. A lot of these other red dots are just worms that got left behind. That actually looks like a spawner. But a lot of the spawners we're taking out since the wall is fairly close to where... well, it's not that close, I guess. Yeah. There's some spaces that are getting missed that we'll have to go back and hit. Okay, have I got some ammo? Only 24. This is still just pathetically slow, isn't it? Why aren't we operating? All right, how many of those? I've got 103. So what are you waiting for? Explosives. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because with the petroleum shortage, you're not going to make much explosive, are you? All right, I'm going to put a beacon here to speed these up. I really need to keep an eye on my power. Okay, I guess I'm doing okay. Accumulator levels not getting too low. Okay. Well, let's get back to work on the wall. That's enough goofing around. Okay, signal's green. Oh, I just ran over a couple of guys. Let's go see what they're up to. They're up to no good, it seems. Oh, down here. Yeah, I'll be happy when I get this whole wall done. but I'm just going to continue going clockwise. But if I can't make ammo any faster, I might have to slow down a bit. Or maybe I just need to stop doing research so that I have lots and lots of resources to be making explosives and stuff. We'll see how it goes here. If my artillery keeps running out of ammunition, then I'll have to do something to take care of that. All right, let's see how we're doing with radar coverage. All right, we're gonna need a radar right here. So I'm just putting down radars manually as I go to make sure that I keep everything covered. Okay, this is going to get ugly. Throw down a few more turrets. Huh, that's interesting. Why'd they go there? See, and I get up close to the front line so that my personal laser defense can help. Oh man, it's sitting on slime. I actually lost a train wagon a while ago because of that. And of course it was the one that was holding productivity modules and beacons. Wasn't that many, fortunately. But still, it was not the one you want to lose. All right. Oops. All right, now shift. There we go. Nope. Yeah, that's the one I want. All right, and this is basically what I've been doing for the last couple of hours. It's a little bit slow. Oh, okay, here's a bit of water. Not quite enough to not quite enough to form any great defense. I think I'll just landfill over it and build the wall there. Or I'll build everything except for the wall. Because the water actually does function as a nice wall. So I'll just build like this part of it. So I can run the rail and everything through there. But that'll save me a few wall sections. Alright, was it that one? No, there. Alright, we won't need this. Okay, how are we doing on ammo? We are out. Okay. Yeah, I gotta protect my train. All right. Let's see how we're doing on the ammo build back here. Maybe I need to set up something larger scale for this. I think I should. Let's go back and make... and the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel all this other research I got queued up. Actually, let's cancel all the research. All right, so this way I'll have all my resources available to do to make ammo and modules. Once I get the wall done, then I'll start doing research again. Don't really need any of that research, you know, very urgently. They're just kind of nice to haves right now. I'm actually quite happy with how well this wall does for how relatively simple the design is. I was worried that once the behemoth biters came out that I would start having big problems, but it really hasn't been too bad. Evolution's getting close to 100%. We can see that here. Yeah, we're at 91%. So I think the behemoth biters come out at 90. So I remember I didn't see any at 85, but now that we're at 90, we're starting to see them come up. Let's come over here and do some repairs. Actually, let's, I'll drop off some repair packs here at this outpost. Yeah, this thing's almost out of ammo. Still got a few shells left. Okay, yeah, I'll give him half of my repair packs. My initial thought was not to put repair packs here and just let them replace stuff as they get destroyed, but then I get distracted by having the flashing stuff telling me that there's stuff that needs to be repaired. And I don't want to constantly be seeing that. Okay. So let's return and let's hope that it works this time. I don't know why it didn't work the last time. Okay, that should be all right. Okay. All right, so let's see what we can do. I think our issue is just that we're not starved for explosives. It's just that this needs explosives. All right, so I want to make... I've got a crafting speed of over 2 now, so I want to be able to make 8 explosives. I want to make like 1 explosive per second. Okay, that's my goal right now. Let's get some chemical plants. Let's see what we can do with that. And how much coal do I have stored up? Hardly any. I must be using it for something. That's too bad because I do need some more coal. Why is... Oh, okay. It's for the plastic. Yeah, I'm hardly getting any coal under the bus. Okay, well, I don't need coal for the explosives, right? And we're getting very little petroleum because of my plastic. Oh, holy hell. My whole whole wall has lost power. Oh, man. Jeez. I wonder where the power got cut. From there, maybe? No, because I'm getting it there, too. All right. Well, I don't know what happened there. Okay. I do know that I don't have any petroleum, and I have no oil. So, these guys must have cut off my oil supply. Yep, they've cut a pipe somewhere. This is getting increasingly frustrating. This is why I often don't play with biters, or I play with no biter expansion. Because this kind of thing just gets to be sort of tedious after a while. Okay, so let's, no, I don't have the materials to do it. I was going to say I should probably just build a wall around the pipe. But that'll take a lot of time. It might take less time than me coming out here to fix it constantly. But I think we're getting close to not having to do this anymore. Right? We're already up to there. So attacks from this vicinity should be starting to taper off pretty quickly. Let's see if we can get rid of these final remnants. Behemoth worm. I think it's probably worth getting rid of them too. Hey fellas, destroy my pipes again? Like, yeah, you know it, buddy. Okay, so what if we do this? Let's set up a little welcome center for these guys. Okay, just in case any biters are strolling through the area. I'm sure they'll see this and think that they need to check it out, since it looks so cool. And hopefully that'll be the last thought that goes through their insectile brains. Okay, and I think it would be nice to have a radar there so I could see what's happening. Okay, so hopefully that'll provide enough protection to keep the oil coming in, at least till I get this wall finished. Okay, so back to our initial task, which was to accelerate the production of explosives. Let's see what we can do there here quickly before we finish up today's episode. Okay, so for one thing, we're going to have to manage to get enough petroleum coming in to keep the sulfur producing. So we're going to need more sulfur. What now? Yeah. That keeps getting cut off. All right. So let's do this, because it seems to be this area in particular that is particularly heavily attacked. So let's add a few extra turrets. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll turn off my turret request and give some up to the collective here. Okay. Well, you know, actually, now that my science is stopping, if I can get this thing to fill up, then I'll have plenty of sulfur. All right, so let's do something here. We'll pick that up, and I'll pick up all this too, and we'll rebuild this. Okay, so this takes 4 seconds to make 2 if you're not using productivity modules. 4 seconds to make 2. Yeah, so 2 of these would give me 1 per second like I want if I'm not using modules. And really, I'm thinking we should probably strive to do even better than that. Let's pick the sulfur up too. Let's just redo this whole section. All right, I know that water's needed someplace else too, so should restore that pipeline. Okay. All right, and this is my petroleum feed. I wish I could move that tank. Actually, I can move it, in a manner of speaking. If I put a tank here, and I give that power, it'll pump its contents into this tank, and then it'll have been effectively moved. Where's that acid going? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's for the uranium. Okay. All right, great. So that's out of the way, and then we just need to relocate the pump. We'll put that over here. There. All right, so now we can rebuild this stuff over again. Okay, so the acid's going here. And the acid, I am quite sure I still want to have lots of productivity on that because it's fairly expensive to make. Let's bring the iron down like this. We'll pick all this up. Okay, and then we feed it with some water. Great. Okay, and now we just need sulfur. All right, so now I'm going to have 4 machines making sulfur. Do I want them there? Yeah, I think that's probably best. These have to be spaced since they have 2 different fluids. All right, so now we'll have 4 machines making sulfur. We'll put in productivity 1s. And that's it. What's our speed on those? Minus 45%. Okay, let's put a couple more. And I need more modules. Okay, so I'll just leave these as productivity 1 with no speed upgrade. But we'll increase the number of machines. Copy that. Trim that. And trim that. That needs to stay. And then we just need the water. Okay. Okay, and then we'll use the rest of that to make the explosives. All right, and the explosives. Two per 4. All right, so let's, yeah, we'll set up 4 machines to make the explosives now. All right, we need to get some water in there. Okay, and then we need coal and sulfur. Pardon me. Okay. All right. Still haven't gotten any productivity modules. I guess I'm not putting them into the network anymore. At least not the ones. Okay. All right, so this should be going much faster now. I'm not sure how long the petroleum will be able to keep up with this. We're still consuming all the petroleum that we've got, essentially. Although I'm still making solid fuel as well. That's okay. All the refineries are running. I have oil. You know, the other thing that we could do, I could stop putting the acid in a tank. That's okay. I've got plenty of sulfur now. All right, let's, you know, let's do a couple more. Because if enough is just right, then, well, I don't know. I forget what the saying is. If enough is just right, then, or if enough is good, then too much is just right. Something like that. All right. I should probably limit these. But I'm going to be quite generous with the explosives. Because I want good burst capacity. Let's say 500. Oh, that was nice. There we go. Okay. Great. All right, let's see how we're doing on our ammunition now. I've got 30 and 30. Still not enough, but hopefully this is now operating full time. We can upgrade all those speed modules to get some truly impressive stuff going on here. Okay, these seem to be keeping up all right. Yeah, they've got plenty of materials. And so does this. Let's make that a fast inserter. Now we're talking. Okay, wonderful. Okay, much better. Well, that'll do it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.